Did you want to tell me your story?
No. I want to take a picture with you.
Guy just walked by. Did you want to tell me your story? You do not want to see what I'm looking at over here. I'm going to do what I've done before. Set up a sign and see if somebody will stop and converse with me. See, this is what I'm doing. And I got that one too. I like that one better. You do not want to see what I'm looking at over here. Do you want to tell me your story? No. All right, have a good day. Do you want to tell me your story? How are you doing? I think everybody's got a story, so if you know where this park is, and I'll give you a hint. If you look that direction, come on down, stop and tell me your story. The guy just walked by. Did you want to tell me your story? No. That's what I get, you know, because it's me. Several people walked by, some even stopped. Did you want to tell me your story?
No. I want to take a picture with you.
But finally.
Hi, I'm Rose.
Nice to meet you, Rose.
Okay.
Where are we going?
We're going into the bedroom that used to be the boys' bedroom. There's got all three boys in here. You can tell that.
In this one room.
In this one room.
Rose's story is the tale of living in two different houses, but at the same address for the last 25 years.
Our house was too small
Oh, wow.
for a closet.
That was a bedroom?
Yes, that was my bedroom.
By the time you got a twin bed and the dresser in there, you could walk through there.
The boys say I was spoiled. I say that I was picked on.
Well, you had your own room.
It was not. It was really tiny.
It was a closet. But
Yeah, it was a room.
The simple solution? Sell and find something bigger.
You know, we just needed to expand because it was cramped.
Sounds simple.
And when we tried to sell it, we found dry rot in the living room floor. And just no one's gonna buy a house that is falling apart.
So the next best option? Fix up the house, add on, and live happily ever after. Sounds simple.
What we had into the house and, you know, what it was gonna end up being, we didn't have enough collateral, you know, it's gonna be worth more than what it was, obviously. And most banks aren't gonna want to do that. So you needed to sell because it was too small, but you couldn't sell because of the dry rot, but you couldn't remodel because you couldn't get a loan. Yeah. And you couldn't get the loan because it was too risky. Yeah. Yeah. Right on the form. Yeah, right on the form. It was risky. When we wrote our name on it. Everything you do is risky. Yes. Rose's whole life has been risky, at least since she married Bruce. Bruce, risky. It's like risky business, but it's not spelled that way. Oh, how's it spelled? It's R-I-E-S-K-E. How long have you been married? We are going to celebrate our 34th anniversary in about a week. Wow. Congratulations. Yes. So it might work out. Yeah. That's why we were told back 15 years ago when we were working on our house that if you could survive a major remodel in your marriage, you can survive anything. And that's about true. Yeah, it was trying. Yes. So they obviously got that loan thanks to their credit union taking a risk, and the riskies taking on a ton of sweat equity with a lot of help from their friends. I tiled most of the kitchen and bathrooms. You did? Yeah, and I'd never done it before in my life. It's like, we had to cut expenses where we could, and so as much as we could do on our own, we did. There was somebody, when we came to one part, someone says, I can paint for you, I can put the siding on the house for you. Our bishop was an electrician, so he did electric work for us. There was hardly anything that there's a few things we had to hire out otherwise. They tripled the size of their home. All these years later, it's almost paid off, and its value has skyrocketed. It was risky, but it worked out. It was a good experience in a lot of ways. I wouldn't want to go through it again, but it's a good experience. Well, we all know the moral of that story. Risks can pay off.
And maybe you think I'm talking about the risk of Rose and Bruce remodeling the house or getting that loan. Maybe I'm talking about Rose just getting together with a risky guy like Bruce. Maybe I'm talking about the risk of me sitting out on the corner of that park for an hour and a half waiting for somebody to tell me their story. And that is a risk that always pays off for me because I love every story that I get because I think everyone has a story. So please help me build this channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing because this is what I do. It's what I love to do. And you are tripping with Todd. That's all I got. Good night, everybody.